everybody, it's BC Begley, and these are your news headlines for December the 1st of 2022. I don't know about that, says Joe Biden on his potential 2024 run. U.S. President Joe Biden casted doubt on his potential 2024 re-election bid on Wednesday while he was speaking at the White House Tribal Nation Summit. Biden had just finished delivering his speech when an unknown person in the crowd shouted 4 more years at the president. The president waved the comment off and thanked the person. I don't know about that, Biden said. Thank you, he said. Trump lawyer pins blame on ex-CFO as criminal tax fraud trial nears the end. A defense lawyer on Thursday urged jurors in the criminal tax fraud trial of former President Donald Trump's real estate company to blame a greedy former senior executive and not the Trump organization itself for any of the wrongdoing. In a defensive interview, Sam Bankman-Fried claims he's broke and that he committed no fraud. Former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, in possibly the understatement of 2022, said on Wednesday that, quote, I've had a bad month. The former billionaire added that he, quote, didn't do a good job at upholding his responsibilities to the regulators or the customers or the investors in a hotly anticipated conversation with CNBC's Andrew Ross Sorkin at the Deal Book Summit. The Vatican is now buzzing with conspiracy theories as hackers take down the Pope's website. Look, it's no secret that Pope Francis has been kind of ruffling the feathers on the global stage in recent weeks. He has angered Russia, the Ukraine, and China over his comments in the last month alone. So when the Vatican's official website went dark on Wednesday, it was kind of hard to determine just which one of the Pope's enemies might have been behind it. Lava from Mauna Loa is less than 4 miles from a key highway. With the Mauna Loa volcano continuing to erupt on Hawaii's Big Island, local officials and residents are keeping an eye on the lava flow as it creeps closer to a major roadway and making plans for the possibility that access to that highway could soon be cut off and there would be a major impact on daily life. Wall Street climbed 20% from its low as inflation fears started to kind of somewhat ease. U.S. stocks surged on Wednesday, putting the blue-chip Dow Jones Industrial Average up more than 20% above its September low. This came after the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's comments and signs of cooling from the U.S. inflation raised the hopes that the central bank will become less aggressive on interest rate hikes. Macron in Washington says Biden's agenda could, quote, fragment the West. French President Emmanuel Macron warned on Wednesday that U.S. President Joe Biden's signature domestic policies could, quote, fragment the West, leveling unusually blunt criticism shortly after he touched down in Washington, D.C. for his first official state visit of the Biden presidency. Merit-making is on hold as monks failed drug test, leaving Buddhist temple empty. A Buddhist temple in central Thailand has been left without monks after all of its holy men failed drug tests and were defrocked. Republicans denounced new House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries as an election denier. Republicans blasted the newly elected House Democratic leader Representative Hakeem Jeffries from New York on Wednesday for repeatedly denying the legitimacy of former President Donald Trump's 2016 presidential election victory. Biden administration commits millions of dollars to relocate native tribes that are threatened by climate change. The Biden administration on Wednesday announced a $135 million commitment to helping to relocate Native American tribes whose homes are threatened by the efforts of climate change. Using money from the 2021 bipartisan infrastructure law, the voluntary community-driven relocation program, led by the Department of the Interior, will assist 11 tribes with adapting to climate change or, when necessary, moving their entire communities altogether. Russia's Lavrov slams the United States and NATO for directly participating in the Ukraine war. Russia's foreign minister on Thursday accused the West of becoming directly involved in the conflict in Ukraine by supplying it with weapons and training its soldiers. McCarthy indicates Republicans plan to investigate January 6 panel. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy is asking the House Select Committee investigating the January 6, 2021 attack at the Capitol to preserve all its documents, saying the coming Republican majority plans to review its work. And guys, all the links for the articles that I have covered in this video can be found in the description. Also, don't forget to like and to subscribe. And you can find more on my website. Unfortunately, I will be traveling this weekend, so this is the last news headlines video that I'm going to do until Monday, and I won't be able to do a whole lot of videos on either of my platforms until Monday, but I will update the website with written news articles. I'll see you guys on Monday. You know, I don't think we're putting our best foot forward here. I don't think we are.